Back to the basics, been a lot of things, but I never been basic. Run around bases, came from the basement, never been shameless. So I got stay in the streets, get dangerous, so I might bang it. Don't like hanging unless you family, please don't claim it. Like what you claiming, what you saying, what you bout and what you need, I'm at.
The way that I ran back in the house, like that frog, it sounded like it was getting closer and closer and closer. I did not hear it when I walked out there. Yeah, I don't do frogs, I don't do lizards. Today, welcome back to another vloggy vlog. I'm Meek. If you're new here, welcome. I am a housewife with no kids. The only reason I'm saying that is because somebody asked me, you know, like, was I a housewife? But anyway, we'll talk about that later on in the vlog. But that frog sounded so close to me. Today, I was going to, I planned on doing some tidying in the garage. Like, I feel like I do that like every 6 months or so, just making sure that we don't have a lot of clutter in there, because I don't like clutter. I like things to be organized like everywhere. So yeah, I was gonna do that today. However, I wasn't aware that it was going to rain today, and I can't do it with the garage door closed because it's still humid outside. And then I don't want to let the garage door open because there's frogs out there somewhere. They're out there somewhere. They're out there somewhere waiting to get me. So yeah, I won't be doing that today. And then I saw a lizard in there this morning when I was pondering which side I was going to tackle. At that time it wasn't raining. Yeah, we're gonna leave that to Brian. And yeah, I just made myself some soursop tea, good vibes only, and I'm about to put some my honey in here. That's all I've been putting in my tea. It's honey. Honey, y'all. The past 2 days, did I say welcome back to another vlog? I think I did. The past 2 days, there's a lot been going on, okay? From the last vlog that I posted, it's been 2 days, and I've been to the emergency room. I thought I had the pink eye. I thought I had the pink eye, and it's been a lot. But I'm feeling better today. I'm gonna show you guys why I had to go to the emergency room in a second. Nothing big, but it hurt really bad though. Let's try some good vibes only soursop tea made by me. Nope, need a little bit more honey. I'm gonna let that cool down just a bit. Now, what was I saying before all of this? Okay, so I had to go to the emergency room. I went Monday morning. Today is Thursday. So I guess it's been 3 days since I actually, no. Yeah, I guess it's been 3 days since I've actually vlogged. But Monday I had to go to the emergency room because my finger, I did this to myself. So I can't even be mad at anybody because I did it to myself. But when I was doing my nails, I like cut too deep on the side of this finger right here. It might be still a little bit swollen. I'm not trying to, you know, lick y'all off or anything. But I ended up cutting, I don't know if y'all can see it. There we go. I ended up cutting the side of my finger really bad. And this is how it turned out. It was way worse than this. I had pus and everything, and it's a lot better now. They gave me some antibiotics and some ibuprofen, and then they also gave me this other medication for yeast because they said that the antibiotics may cause yeast. And I'm like, I came here for my finger. I feel like I'm gonna be leaving with more problems. But I've been taking the medication for the yeast not to come. So you go there for one thing and you leave with 5 other problems. But Everything's been good so far, thankfully. But yeah, so this is how my finger is looking. It was hurting so bad I couldn't even do this at all. I couldn't touch my finger. I had to have it wrapped up. I believe in the last video I had a band-aid on. It wasn't this bad yet. I didn't know that I was gonna have to go to the emergency room, but I've been soaking it in some warm water as they instructed, and I needed to do that today too because I haven't done it, and it's almost 12 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna soak my finger in some warm water, and had been using these band-aids, and I was also using this 𝗲𝗀 I cannot speak today. 𝗲𝗀 zinc ointment. Of course, y'all can see that Graham is like chewed it up a little bit. That's when I first got it. A nurse gave me that when I had the burn on my leg. But y'all, I was pouting so bad. I was acting like a big baby. Like, I don't want to be a strong black woman. Okay, I want to be soft. So I'm like a completely different person when it's just me and Brian. Like, I'm a big baby, like huge baby. Anyway, my finger was hurting really bad, and Brian was like, you've had worse done to you. Like, he was referring to my leg when I burnt it, which is true. But I could barely do anything. I couldn't really cook. Yesterday I did cook. I couldn't really wash dishes because if I made one sudden move, if anything hit it, if I hit my finger on anything, it would hurt really bad. And I was just not down for that. So that's why I haven't vlogged the past 3 days, because I've been pouting, y'all. Honestly, I've been pouting because I'm not, okay, nobody likes pain but me. I really don't like the smallest. I don't want to feel any kind of discomfort whatsoever in my body. If I do, then I'm not happy. Just to forewarn you guys, I may be a whole lot talkative in today's vlog, but y'all like that, don't y'all? Y'all like what I talk, don't y'all? Oh, here comes Grammy Grams. Here comes Grammy Grams. Oh, hi Grammy Grams. They didn't see you in the last vlog. Okay, get back. Get back, get back. You don't know me like that. What was I saying? This is gonna be like a really chill vlog, like a FaceTime call or something. But yeah, so the first night that I took my medicine, the antibiotics and everything, I woke up like 4 o'clock in the morning, and this eye was closed shut, y'all. I was like, Brian, I think I got the pink eye. So dramatic. But my eye was red, and when I woke up, my eye was like closed shut, like, you know, with all the crust and stuff. But as the day went on, my eye started to look normal again, and yeah, so I don't have the pink eye. I was like, is this medicine causing me like have a pink eye? I digress. I'm feeling better, more myself, and yeah. All right, y'all, so let's have the am I a housewife chit chat. So first off, I've never even really thought about it, honestly. I've never really thought about, oh, I'm a housewife. Like, no, neither Brian or myself thought about things or our lifestyle that way. Brian does handle all of our bills and things, but I don't know, I've just never considered myself a housewife. Maybe I am. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I just never consider myself that. I don't have a traditional job. We work together, you know, we just work together. So yeah, and I don't like putting myself in a box at all. You know, I don't mind being called a housewife. I mean, everybody has a different perspective. So I did ask Brian as well, like, did he ever consider me like being a housewife? And he was like, no, you just do what you want to do every day. And I was like, I like that. I like that. I love that so much. But I'm not offended at all by it because it's not a bad thing. Hi, Grammy Grams. You back? Are you back again? Are you back again? We just live our lives, okay? We live our lives and we mind our business and we do what works for us in these four walls, and you know, we work together, of course. So I mean, I have a bunch of hobbies. So I mean, housewives typically have a lot of hobbies. But I'm a multi-passionate person, and y'all, as y'all can see, I love the experience of things. I love the experience of trying new things, and life is a journey, okay? It's all about experiences, and yeah, it's not that serious to me. As long as the people in this house are happy, we're good. So with that being said, I need to give y'all a book review on, what was the book? 7 Days in June. I opened my window in here because it was raining, and I was sitting in here doing a little bit of editing, listening to the rain drop, like peaceful. But yeah, this is the book that I am referring to. 7 Days in June. You guys are gonna have to excuse me because I feel like I don't give the best book reviews. Not yet. Give me some time. I always say, I feel like I'm always saying, it was a good book. It was a good book. This is a good book. But I'm going to try to give you guys more insight. So it was a great book, first off. It was about the two main characters were Eva and Shane. Eva's real name, Eva ended up changing her name. Her name was actually Genevieve, but she ended up changing it. So they were high school sweethearts, and they separated for 15 years, and during those 15 years they became authors, and then they came back together. It was a beautiful love story. I do want to mention that there were some trigger warnings in that book as far as like drug abuse and sexual abuse and all of that. So just a heads up, but it's still worth a read. And I also will say, for me, it took me to get like to the about 13th chapter before things picked up. So imagine, this is chapter 10. So imagine like being this much through the book and things still aren't adding up. Like things, like there was still no spark. So it does take time, but everything that you read, of course, is good to know because it makes sense later on in the book. But it does take a while for this book to actually pick up, but it was a great read nonetheless. And I'm gonna go to the library today because I put some books on hold. I finally downloaded the library app. You guys know I got a library card a few months ago, and I downloaded the app, and I was able to look in their database to see if they had any of the books that I had in my Amazon cart, even though I'm still thinking about buying the physical copy just so I can have it, you know, just so I can have it on my bookshelves. But I did find two books that are actually waiting for me to be picked up. I found they have Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry on hold for me, and Black Girls Must Be Magic, and that's, I think, oh man, that's gonna be the last book to this trilogy that I was telling, the book that I told you guys I had read, but it was a part of a trilogy. So the one that's on hold for me is actually the last book. So I'm all out of order, like I'm all out of order, but it's fine, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick those up probably when Brian gets home from work. So I'm gonna go to the library when he gets home and pick these books up. I was gonna start reading this book. Well, I actually did, but I only read like the first 2 pages. This one, but I think I wanna read the books from the library first, just because I have to return them. So I want to get those read, and yeah, I'm becoming a bookworm. I am definitely becoming a bookworm, and I love it. I love it. I'm gonna clean up my office because I have things everywhere. My niece brought my dress back, and my heels that I let her borrow, which is crazy because my nieces can fit my clothes. That's so crazy to me. They're very lucky. Oh, and she got the shoes as well, the shoes that I had gave to her for school. They haven't actually started school just yet. I think they'll be starting the 17th. I know everybody starts school on different dates. I need to warm up my tea because it's cold now, but I'm gonna clean up my office. I wish it was raining. I'm mad that it stopped raining because it was just so peaceful listening to the rain and the birds while I was editing. I'm supposed to be going to the microwave. Last night I made some, let's see, 20 seconds. Last night I made some, there's a simple, very simple meal. Green beans and potato stew. Y'all know that I used to love me some stewed chicken. I love me some stewed chicken, but now that we aren't eating chicken and beef and stuff, I just did some green beans and potato stew. It was really good over some white rice. I know that's 2 starches, but it was good and we enjoyed it, and we still have some left over for tonight, so that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. That's one of the things that I am enjoying about you know, being meatless. Like, I don't have to be in the kitchen for hours trying to cook and trying to check meat and everything. And cooking salmon is easy, shrimp is easy, and what else do we eat? Like fish is easy. But sometimes I don't even cook those things with our meal because, you know, we don't really need it. So I do enjoy that. I believe that I am officially over like the struggle of desiring meat, and it's so liberating. Like, I feel like it has no more control over me. It has no more control over my taste buds. It has no more control over me. Like, I don't even want it. I mean, I'll look at TV and see like some, oh, my favorite food to eat was like chicken wings. I love me some chicken wings, and I'll see some on the TV, like a commercial or something, and of course I'll be like, dang, those look really good. But for me to actually go and buy some chicken and eat it and enjoy it, excuse me, I don't think that'll ever happen again, because I'm just thinking about, there's a complete difference from eating meat and not eating meat. And it's some great benefits. It does take, baby, it takes some hardcore dedication. I would tell myself this, and this would help me out: if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. And that kept me strong. That really kept me strong. So it does take, baby, it takes discipline, because your body is going to fight, because it's used to, you know, the chicken is used to a certain type of meat. The struggle ends at some point. The struggle ends at some point, and it's freeing, definitely freeing. So y'all, this vlog is so chatty. I love when I'm chatty. I just pick up the camera and talk. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this FaceTime call so far. Don't get quiet in the comments. Comment down below, okay? Talk back to me, all right? Let me go clean up my office. Of course, y'all coming too. I'm gonna cut on my music. Speaking of music, oh my gosh. I purchased this speaker. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, because my store didn't have them when I was looking for them a few months ago, but I saw them on TikTok and I just saw them in my store. I think I got this last weekend. So it's a, where's the thing? Oh, here it is. So it's a speaker and it's a table. So I've been having it like here on the edge of my rug or in the front of the window, and put my plants on top so that they can get some sunlight. But yeah, it's pretty loud. It also plays the radio as well. If you guys have that, let me know how you like it and stuff like that. It does have a USB, so all I have to do is plug the USB in for it to charge, but I haven't had to do that since I charged it up the first time. So why am I sitting? I'm supposed to be cleaning. I still have this puzzle here, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might just put it in one of these drawers down here. I purchased this. I'm gonna use these coupons from Victoria's Secret, but I purchased this from the beauty supply store because my needles like these that I purchased from Amazon, they're starting to rust out and fade, and I don't want to put those all up and through my scalp. So I got some new ones from beauty supply store, and I don't really know what this is for. Well, I think I've seen someone use this, but I don't think that I'll need that. And I purchased this right here because I had my hair like in a mohawk style. I probably put a video, an overlay video to show y'all, but I had it in a mohawk style, and I wanted to use something other than bobby pins, and I got this from the beauty supply store, but it's so flimsy. I was looking for like the banana clip and I couldn't find any, but this is too flimsy for my hair in the back. My hair in the back is very thick, so I'm gonna keep it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna keep it just in case I find something to do with it. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to clean up around here. Oh, my tripod is broke. Well, it's still useful. It's just that this part right here that I use to wind this up and down, well, I can push it down, but this made things easier. And I don't know where the screw is that goes in here, but I'm still gonna be using this. All right, y'all, so I forgot to let y'all know that I had to go get another bag of the ground coffee because it does mold, and I didn't even think about that. So I went to get another free bag. I just don't have anywhere to put all of that ground coffee because I don't have like a full garden. So I'm gonna have to end up going back to get another one as well, because this is again full and I don't need a lot unless I make a big jug and put like at least a majority of it in there. That way it can soak up. Yeah, no, I don't have a jug. I don't have an empty jug to use though. The sun came back out. I'm gonna put some of this in here. I wish I had a jug, that way I can make more than just this little bottle right here. I'm making a mess. One of you guys did ask me how my plant fertilizer, you know, turned out, or how it helped. I believe that it really helped with growing my sunflowers, even though they're dead now. They don't last long. Sunflowers do not last long, but I was happy that I was able to actually see them bloom, like watch them actually bloom. And let me show you guys the plant in our room because I put it in there too. Here's the plant in our room. I'm about to just put some regular water, faucet water in here because it looks very dry. But I just noticed this one has some new leaves coming up. There's one down here somewhere too. It's so small. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. But yeah, it didn't kill my plants, so that's good. And they're still in really good condition. I definitely saw a difference in my plants when I used the coffee grounds. They like it. They really do like it. Okay, y'all. I just went to the came out of the library. I'm still here, and I picked up my books. Black Girls Must Be Magic. I think I'm gonna go ahead and read this one first, being that I've already started the trilogy. And Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry. This looks new. Looks like it's a new book. So I'm excited to read those. Make sure that you guys use your local library, okay? Use your local library. And yeah, but that was so easy to do. Like, I really like that. And y'all, when I was walking in, I saw a yoga class. So I asked the lady, and she said they do the yoga classes once a month. And I'm really not like into yoga. I really like Pilates, but I don't mind like going to a yoga class. I think it'll be fun. It'll be like a new experience. And I remember at the beginning of this year, I was saying how I wanted to get out more, and I still do, even though I'm an introvert. I'm, you know, still trying to come out of my shell. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with socializing though. So, it's just, I'm not going to be socializing for a very long time. But yeah, I got my books. Next time I'm going to do the same thing because it's a lot easier than you know, going into the library and looking up the book and trying to figure out which row or where the book is exactly. So I'm gonna start doing that more often. Just going on the app and seeing if my library has it, and if they do, putting it on hold and just waiting for it to become available. Unless I really want to get my hands on something. I did want to ask you guys, well, I am about to ask you, if you would like to hear my thoughts on a certain topic or something like that. Leave it down in the comments. I'd love to share my thoughts. It'll, you know, actually give me something to talk about, because some days I don't even know what to talk about. Yeah, if y'all have any topics you would like for me to talk about, or, you know, share my opinions on, leave them in the comments down below. I usually don't talk about my marriage and the dynamics of our marriage. So, yeah. But I would love to talk about other things, or, you know, whatever y'all think that I would have some insight on. Before I left the house, my laptop froze, so I cut it off, and when I cut it back on, I could not find my footage that I had been editing this video. I couldn't find it, and I almost got upset. And then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna allow this to get me upset. So I cut the laptop back off and I cut it back on, and then I ended up finding the footage that I was, you know, looking for all that time. But yeah, see, you gotta change your mind. I decide my vibe, no matter the circumstance, no matter what tries to come and make me upset. I decide my vibe. Okay, you decide your vibe. But let's go home, because I'm hungry and I'm about to heat up our leftovers from last night. Here's our stew that's left over. It was so good and hearty. Like, I live for a good hearty meal now. Like, give me a hearty meal and I'm gonna be a-okay. I have a bowl of rice right here that I'm about to warm up. And this is already warmed up. I think I want to read this book first. Because I want to buy the first book to this and then I'll read them like back to back. So this book says Quinn keeps lists of everything from the days she's ugly cried to things that I would never admit out loud and all the boys she'd like to kiss. Her lists keep her sane by writing her fears on paper. She never has to face them in real life. That is until her journal goes missing. I just know it's gonna be a good book. Ooh, they blackmailed her. Yeah, I'm reading this one. I'm reading this one first. All right, here's my dinner. Just, it is so good. So I'm gonna let that cool down just a bit. Brian is already asleep, so I don't know what time he's gonna get back up, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had no idea that I had over 30 minutes worth of footage. Like, I didn't even realize I was talking that much. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope y'all felt like y'all was really on FaceTime with me, because obviously that's how I felt. Leave those sunflowers down below because we're what? Busy blowing, still busy blooming. So thank y'all for watching King Crew. I'm about to have my dinner, have me a nice hot shower, and read my book, unless Brian get up and he wants to watch TV or something together. But other than that, I'll be reading my book tonight. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this day in the life vloggy vlog. In the last vlog I was like just loving being silent, which I do. I guess it just comes in spurts. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's vloggy vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Tryna be here for a while in a good time, where we ain't stressed out, just good wine. When I look in the mirror, yeah, I look fine. Good people, times, and good wine. Good wine, good wine.